Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
The thing that makes me put the guys go crazy. They lose their minds.
What's good? What's up, MessyMya? It's your girl MessyMya, and I am back again with another review video. JOSELINE'S Cabaret. Yes, I know I'm late. That's why I'm about to get right into the mess. So this episode starts off exactly where we left off last episode, baby. Listen, Love and Chinx. Chinx calls out a fade with Love because Love was on the bus spitting. Like, somebody need to get this hoe. Like, cause why are you spitting? Like, why are you so mad to the point where you are spitting? I don't care if it landed, didn't land, whatever. You attempted. So Chinx needs to get this hoe, as you should. Call her out, because why are you spitting? And then what is the animosity? Y'all weren't even on the same season. What is the animosity? And why is the animosity so thick? And why is your hatred for this girl so thick to the point where you gotta spit? Mind you, you know what I'm saying? Chinx punched Lexi Gold back into her seat, whatever, right? Punched her back into her seat, and then all of a sudden Love just got all the mouth in the world. Ho, last time I checked, you can't even fight. You can't even fight for real. You can't even fight. She literally inserted herself into their beef when it had nothing to do with her. Started popping her shit to Chinx, and then when Chinx got the popping it back, she get the spitting. What are you spitting for? You're disgusting. Inserting herself into something that has absolutely nothing to do with her, girl. Love popping it the way that she is just so comical, because Love was always the type of bitch that, like, the way she pop it, you would think she knew how to fight. You would think she knew a little one too, although I will admit Love is getting a lot better at fighting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if she got some lessons or whatever, but the last time I seen her, she got put on the floor by Wet, and Wet was on top of her doing her in, girl. Doing her in. Last time I seen this hoe, she was getting towed up by Tessiki on Bad vs. Wild. Okay? Didn't stand a chance in the paint with either Wet or Tessiki. So it's like, now, I'm not gonna lie though, it seemed like she know a little one too. She seemed like she got a little better at fighting, but I'm just saying, why? Where's the animosity coming from? Did Wet not walk you down? Did Wet not sling you to the ground, get on top of you, and doop? Okay, I'm just confused. Like, girl, I don't know. Where is Wet? This hoe is out of control again. What are you spitting for? Like, she's just absolutely disgusting. Like, ew. And then for you to be spitting, and when Chinx did nothing to you, for real, it's just like, girl, please. You can't fight that well, so you have to resort to spitting, you nasty hoe. And it's like, mind you, she started with Chinx. Like I said, Chinx was into it with Lexi Gold, didn't say nothing to Love, didn't address Love, didn't start with Love, didn't bump into Love, didn't say two words to this hoe, and this hoe is popping them gums like Chinx started with her, something spitting like Chinx did. I don't know, girl. It's just a mess. And then here comes Love, like, oh yeah, we don't remember your storyline from last season. What are you talking about? She had a storyline coming into the show. She hasn't been on camera for 5 minutes, and she's already into it with her storyline. What are you saying? What are you talking about? We don't remember her storyline from last season. Your storyline was Wet when you were checking Wet and trying to put down Wet, and you and Wet fought, and she whooped you. That's your storyline, ho. Like, we don't want to hear nothing that you gotta say. Be quiet. The only thing that we remember about you is you getting donkey kicked to the floor and whooped on by Wet and fucked up by Tessiki at Bad vs. Wild. We don't remember nothing else about you, girl. Chinx been on camera for all of 5 minutes, and she's already, her storyline is already coming back to life. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ho, you don't have a storyline, ho. You don't have a storyline. Your storyline is Miss Natural, but it's like you're not even into it with her yet. So you just need to shut up before you get your storyline popping, which is next episode. And it looked like Natural mopped you, in my opinion. But I'm just saying, you obviously don't have enough storylines, or you don't even have a storyline yet. So you're trying to insert yourself into somebody else's storyline. How are you telling a hoe she don't got a storyline, yet you're inserting yourself into her storyline? It makes no sense. Like, literally antagonizing Chinx, talking about Chinx, spitting at her, trying to attack her for what? What are you so mad about, man? Just a dirty Q-tip, just like Jocelyn said. But anyways, in this next episode, girl, Chinx, she goes up to Love and basically tells her, like, I need that. You spit on me on a sprinter. I need that, as you should. You do need that. I'm not gonna lie, because what was that for you to do, for you to spit on her, you disgusting mutt? Why would you spit on somebody that you don't even know like that? Why would you spit on somebody that you started with, mind you? T Love started with her. I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand where all the anger is coming from. So anyways, yeah, like, I feel like, you know, I don't feel like Chinx got her enough, but you know, A for effort or whatever. So yeah, so Chinx confronted her. They get to fighting. Like I said, T Love is getting better at fighting. I'm not gonna lie. She definitely knows how to handle herself and defend herself a lot better than the last time I seen her, because when I last seen her, this hoe was literally just getting dogged out. Like, no ties, no nothing, no standing in the paint like that. Like, she was just getting dogged out. But I'm not gonna lie, I still feel like Chinx won, especially because she threw the drink, she threw the cup at T Love before she got the tearing. And, you know, I feel like Chinx won that. I said what I said. I don't really feel like she beat the dog. You know what I mean? I don't think that she dogged her out or nothing. But I definitely feel like T Love did not win that. It wasn't all that, to be honest. It really wasn't. Girl, Chinx still won. I feel like Chinx could have done more. Like, I feel like Chinx could have and should have done more. Like, this girl literally spit on you. Like, you should have been going. You should have took it there. Like, in my opinion, you should have took her there, walked her down, dogged her out every single time. So anyways, girl, in the episode, further into the episode, Lemonhead, you know what I'm saying, Lemon Pepper Stepper, the CEO, pulls up to talk to Jocelyn, basically telling her, like, yeah, I want to do a strip club for you, which I feel like is an amazing and such a smart idea. Like, that's smart. Like, why would, like, I can't believe I never thought of that. Like, why can't she just have her own club? It would make so much sense. You can tell that Lemmy definitely has a different relationship with, you know, Jocelyn than he does Natalie. It seems like he likes Jocelyn a lot more than he likes Natalie, to be honest. Him and Natalie, to me, just give business partner. They don't really give friends to me. But him and Jocelyn seem like really good friends. So yeah, I feel like he definitely likes Jocelyn more than Natalie. Okay, so Lemonhead and Jocelyn start announcing it to the girls that it's gonna be like a club or whatever for Jocelyn's Cabaret. It was a beautiful moment. And then Isis and Jocelyn start to get into it. I'm not gonna lie, Isis do not be with the BS. Like, she all that rah-rah and Jocelyn thinking that she gonna talk to and about Isis crazy. Isis don't be on none of that. Like, she don't. I'm not gonna lie, and I love it, because who are you talking to? Like, especially because, like, it's one thing if, like, Jocelyn spoke a little bit nicer to these girls, but she don't speak nicely to anybody. She really doesn't. She doesn't speak nicely to the girls, especially Isis. You can tell she does not like Isis, which I look at both of them funny. I'm looking at both of them funny, right? Because I'm like, Isis, if you know she don't like you, why would you even put yourself in a position to be degraded? She already degrades y'all already on a regular, but it's gonna be 10 times worse for you because she already don't like you coming into the new season. But then I'm looking at Jocelyn weird, because it's like, Jocelyn, if you don't like her, why would you invite her back on the show? It just makes no sense. The whole thing just makes no sense to me. Like, if I don't like somebody truly, you can tell that Jocelyn does not like Isis. She despises her. She said it. I don't like this hoe. I don't like her. I don't want her around me. If that's the case, why is she back on your show? Especially, unlike Natalie, you have the power to send her away. They had Hennessy. They had Hennessy's entire face blurred out. I know you got power, baby. I know whatever you say go around there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, if you didn't want her on the show, why did you bring her back? It reminded me of so many things, just like with Chanel. No, girl. Chanel, the winner of the second season in Atlanta, and then she came back for the Las Vegas season. Jocelyn treated her like shit the entire season. But it's like, if you didn't like her, why did you bring her back? Oh, you brought her back to embarrass her and to degrade her whenever you saw fit, just like how she did to Wet Wet. She didn't like Wet Wet coming into the new season. She didn't. So why is she there? Like, it's just, chill. I don't know, girl. If I don't like somebody, they're not gonna be in my presence. Like, but she still has these girls around her, and it's like, for what? For what? So every single time you address them, you obviously have some type of grudge and animosity towards them, and it's coming off that way. Every single time she mentions or talks to Isis, it's disrespectful. She's calling her the B word this and the B word that and the why you this and the, it's just a mess. Like, So I love the fact that Isis is not letting her punk her. And I feel like that's one of the main reasons why Jocelyn does not like Isis like that. You don't like her because she don't let you handle her the way you handle these other girls. The way you handled Hennessy, and Hennessy, you know, she reached her wit's end and she got irritated eventually. But she didn't get irritated fast enough for me. Girl, you done threw the fan at her and kicked her in her cat before she got irritated with you. Isis nipped all that shit in the bud immediately, girl. As soon as Jocelyn gets to popping shit out the side of her neck, haircut, Isis is popping it right back. And I love that. So like I said, Jocelyn starts popping it, and then Isis, you know, Isis don't even be popping it for real. Isis really just don't let her talk to her like that. So, you know, Isis just be talking back. But Isis don't be disrespecting her or nothing. Like, so I don't even understand why she be so mad. Like, so Jocelyn was like, oh yeah, like why are you always trying to challenge me? You're always trying to, no, she's not, don't gaslight. She's not trying to challenge you. She just has enough respect for herself to not let you talk to her like a dog. That's it. And if you do talk to her like a dog, she's gonna pop it back too. And she doesn't even do it in a disrespectful way. Like, that's what I'm saying. Jocelyn just wants the girls to lay back and take it. She doesn't want anybody with the backbone. She doesn't want anybody that's gonna stand up for themselves and speak up for themselves and defend themselves and have just a little bit of respect. First of all, none of them have any respect for themselves, but she don't even want you to have a little bit of respect, which is the bare minimum, which is like sticking up for yourself when somebody is trying to bully and talk down on you. Like, she don't even want you to do that, which is baffling to me. Like, the reason why you don't like her is because you can't handle her the way you handle your other bitches. Like, so for you to be like, oh, I don't want no smoke with you, you're always trying to challenge me, I don't want no smoke with you, I put you on, why would I want smoke with you? Is so if you don't want smoke with her, how come every single time you address her, you're disrespectful? It could be over like the simplest thing. You're literally disrespecting her. For what? For what? She does not understand like the basic concept of like, if you want respect, you gotta earn it. If you want respect, you have to give it. Give it. Girl, what is so hard to understand about that? And then she goes into, I don't like you, and I know damn well you don't like me, so why are you here, bitch? I don't know. I mean, like, if you didn't want her to come back, I am pretty sure you could have made it so Isis didn't come back. Like, don't sit here and act like you have absolutely no control. Like, these are cabaret girls. Like, these are not somebody like Scotty that's, you know, allegedly popping cat for the CEO and she gonna come back regardless if she disrespects you or not. These are cabaret girls. Girl, please, I'm pretty sure if you wanted to I'm pretty sure if you wanted to make sure she didn't come back, you could have easily done that. We've seen you do it before. So you just wanted her to come back so you could do this. That's just that. Okay, so Jocelyn quickly moves on to the 50K prize and how it's only going to be one person that gets the prize, not split between multiple people, which I feel like it should have stayed like that. It should have been like that. But then the new girls start to introduce themselves to Jocelyn, and honestly, the new girls to me seem nice. Gypsy is a little bit off, but we're about to get into that right now. So Jocelyn addresses the new girl, Gypsy, being messy. Jocelyn being messy. Girl, Jocelyn is messy, okay? So Gypsy was on Erica's show. Child, I thought I avoided this show. But obviously not, because the storylines from the show is carrying on to this show, girl. I had no interest in watching Erica's show, and then we still finna get the storyline. And this part of the episode literally stretched for the rest of the episode. It was ridiculous. But anyways, girl, so Jocelyn basically asks her what's tea, like what's up, like basically addresses her about the whole Erica thing and how, you know, she allegedly slept with she admitted to it, how she slept with one of Erica's contestants, right? Okay, cool. So Erica is spilling the tea on how Gypsy was popping cat for her contestants. She starts getting exposed and called out for it, and then she gets to crying. Okay, so Erica and Jocelyn are trying to get her to admit that she did what she did, and she's admitting it, but she's like, you know, she's making it known that like, no, I did it after the show. I was here for you. That's why I didn't do it while we were in the house. I did it after you eliminated me. And then Erica's like, oh, well, no, you did it because, girl, I don't even know why I'm talking about this right now. I didn't even watch the show, but girl. Anyways, this was a part of Jocelyn's cabaret. So Erica is like, no, you did it to sabotage. I just know that Erica is the type of, I understand why Erica is mad, but I just know Erica is definitely the type of person to... She's the type of person that, like, her man would cheat on her with the other woman, and then she'll fight the other woman before she check her. Because what do you mean she tried to sabotage you? Like, because she was popping cat for your contestants that were still on the show, shouldn't you be checking your contestants? No, you should still check her, though. But it seems like a lot more animosity towards her, and she's putting the blame on her for quote-unquote sabotaging, when it's just like, girl, I don't know, Jill. Gypsy is crying. Erica is crying. I'm just like, why is this happening right now? Like, if I'm on my genuine friend's show, I don't even want my show being brought up. And Jocelyn is the one that brought up the show, and I understand that. But I would have nipped it in the bud immediately. Like, there's just no way that your storyline on your show from months ago is like a main topic of this episode. It's one thing if they would have just kind of brushed past it like they did in the last episode, but like they damn near this entire episode was about Erica. Girl, I don't know. Girl, I don't know. So then it got to the point where they were both crying, and Erica was telling her how amazing she is and how she knows her, and the girl was like, Gypsy was like, you never got to know me. Erica started naming out a whole bunch of stuff that she knew about Gypsy to prove that she actually knew her. In the midst of this, Erica brings up Gypsy's son. She did not do it in a derogatory way. She didn't do it in a mean way, spiteful way, nothing. She did not talk about her being a bad mother. She didn't talk about the son, didn't make fun of the son. Gypsy didn't like the fact that Erica mentioned her son, period. Like, she didn't like that, okay? And she kind of let it go at first, but then Erica ended up moving on to somebody else and was like, you know, I forgot the girl's name, child. She ended up moving on to somebody else, and then in the midst of interacting with somebody else and putting the shine on somebody else and moving on from Gypsy ran up on Erica, and it was like, oh, to me it wasn't even like a real, like, I don't know, like, it was a run up, but I wasn't even all that. Like, she barely touched a girl. I don't know. So from here on out, it was honestly just chaos. Jocelyn is crying. She's mad because she didn't want it to make it seem like, you know, it was done purposely, or she would ever set up Erica or be weird with Erica or have her cast members jump on Erica. She didn't want it to happen. She obviously really cares about Erica. Erica is not really doing, I don't know, she's not really doing enough for me. I'm not saying that I want her to like get out there and fight, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like she was popping it last episode about Gypsy, and she popped it this episode about Gypsy, and was very rude to Gypsy when Gypsy first came up to her last episode. But now she ran up on you, and you're not even defending yourself. I'm confused. You're not really defending yourself, but you popped it for that long. I don't know. Maybe she was just confused, because again, Erica did try to like hype her up and say a whole bunch of good stuff about her, and Gypsy still ended up running up. I don't want to talk about this shit. No, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to. I'm just ready to get into the cabaret shit. Like, I am so confused how this is taking over my review about another show that I didn't even care to watch. Like, so Jocelyn is pissed. Y'all know her and Erica are close. Okay, Jocelyn and Erica are talking to Gypsy a few minutes later after she runs up. Child. And Dez is running up on this girl back to back. Erica started to try to get Gypsy. It's a mess. The girls are trying to jump Gypsy. Egypt is whooping on Gypsy. T Love is trying to run up on Gypsy. It's a mess. Nick hit Gypsy. It was a mess. And that's where it ended, child. I don't know. I feel like Erica's storyline on her show took up too much time in this episode. I am just ready to get into the cabaret stuff. Like, I'm actually ready to get into the nitty gritty. Okay, but that's all I got for y'all today. I love y'all. Drop a purple heart if you made it this far. I love y'all so much. It's MessyMya. Girl, I'm out. Drop that purple heart. Bye.